This is the eufy X10 Pro Omni, a masterclass in design, functionalities and tech prowess in general. With a price to value ratio that will smash, that will obliterate the competition. This is a fully autonomous all-in-one cleaning robot system right there for under $1,000. It is mind-blowing what they created with the X10. So much value and market-leading specs and features for so little money. Extremely powerful 8 kPa suction power and dual rotating mops that will leave your floors spotless. It is also carpet-friendly with a 12mm auto lift functionality and their all-new Mop Master 2.0 tech. The base, which is called Omni Station, can self-empty the robot for up to 60 days, and it also washes and dries the mops automatically. And that means no bacteria, no odor, and a very convenient and fully hands-free experience. It comes with the newest vision system, very similar to the Tesla autopilot. No kidding, it is vision-based as well, and it is called the AIC. Super accurate mapping as well as object recognition, as well as avoidance, of course, and much, much more. But enough said, let's get straight to it. Got the new drip from eufy, their brand new X10 Pro Omni all-in-one robot vacuum and mop. By the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. And now, let's check it out. Here we have the box. It's a box in a box. Ultimate protection, and on top we also have this divider with the paperwork. So let's pull it out straight away. And now let's check out the main box. So here we have the front. It's looking absolutely beautiful. Deep cleaning version 8. We have the navigation side right there. Also carrying handles, as you can see. On the back we have all the specs and features, and as you can see there is a lot to this device. Here we can also open up the box just like that. And on this side we have a see-through graphic of the base station, aka the Omni Station right there. We have this on top, and when we open it up we also have the quick start guide right there, even with the QR code for the app. Carrying handles make it great for moving the box. And now let's first of all grab the box with the robot vacuum. This is what it looks like. So let's check it out. There we go. As you can see, it has already been unwrapped by Steven. So this is not a 100% complete unboxing experience. We have the ramp for the Omni Station, power cable, this inlay for the mop cleaning. And now let's grab the station. Oh wow, it's so light. I love it. Usually these stations are super heavy, but this one is actually really light. Of course, because it's empty. And the robot, of course, also came with all these protective features, but they have been removed as well. So let's check out all the accessories. So once again, we have the ramp. Nice design, it looks so awesome. And the whole design is very, very light, and it will slide in just like so. And once again, we have the inlay. You can easily remove this, clean it up for the automatic mop cleaning. And then of course we also have the power cable right there. And as you can see, the mops and the rotating bristle and all of that good stuff is already installed. Wow, so nice. Done with the unboxing. Let's get to my first impressions, and then of course to a close overview. As you can see, the station as well as the robot, they have a matte black finish. It looks absolutely stunning. Look at that, it looks really cool. And just from a first glance, you can immediately tell that the X10 is just refined in every regard. Everything is streamlined and extremely efficient. Even the rotating brush looks awesome. All the sensors, the wheels, the mops, and a all new rotating brush. Even the buttons. Prestige. And inside here it looks like a luxury sports car. We can pull out the dustbin. That looks dope as well. I mean, are you kidding me? This is the best looking robot vacuum I've seen. Let's put it back in. And again, this base is light. The tanks can easily be removed. Clean water tank with the blue marking, dirty water with the gray marking. Nice mechanism right there. Check this out, it's super space efficient. There is literally no wasted cubic centimeter right there. And lastly, of course, the self-emptying department right there with the bag already inserted. Even this cardboard looks nice. So yeah, let's take a close look. So back to the robot, we have the brand, we have the logo on top. Here we have the LiDAR dome and the 3 buttons right there, looking amazing. Nice details right there on the bumper. Nice part. We have the sensors as well as the cameras and even the illumination right here on the front. It's not mounted on the bumper, by the way. It's fixed to the body underneath or behind the bumper. The bumper, of course, also has a rubber cushion. This is it from the side. And here we have the other side with another wall sensor right there. On the back we have the outlets, the filters, the cooling and also the charging contacts as well as the Mop Master trademark. And talking about mops, here we have the rotating mops. Can't wait to actually test it, and as you can see they are retracted as of now. 12 millimeters of retraction distance, that's a lot. We have the wheels spring-loaded of course, as well as all the sensors right there. Here we have the rotating brush, once again looks really cool, and the bristle itself. I will take it out in a second, but first of all check out all the details and the small print, and we can just grab it like so. Remove the cover, says active detangling roller brush right there, and we can pull it out just like that. And there we go, soft bristles and the 3 rubber flaps right there. Looks great. And this is where it sits in. Also in here, we can see the HEPA filter of the dust compartment. And when we fold it up, we also have the QR code, Wi-Fi and reset indicators. And again, even the dustbin looks super refined and just elegant and prestige. Spring-loaded flaps, just top notch. And right here, we can open it up for accessing the filter. We can pull it out, we can clean this filter, and there is even a pre-filter of course. And we can also open up the main compartment just like that to clean it out. But this is of course not needed thanks to the self-emptying capabilities of the Omni station. Very nice. Let's put it together, push it in place, there we go. And now let's move on to the station. So we have the ramp, we have the cleaning area. Here we have the air outlets for the mop drying. In here we also have the sensor so that it can position itself. We have the guiding parts right there, charging contacts, water refilling station. All in all, a really advanced station right there. eufy logo and also this LED indicator. This is it from the bottom. So it will sit on these circle protrusions so that it won't wiggle around. This is it from the side again with the tanks. Super efficient design, rubber seals, inlets, outlets, mechanism for opening up the tank. And in here we also have all sorts of anti-blowback, well that's not the right word, but you know, all sorts of valves and safety precautions so that all the fluids will stay where they belong, where they are supposed to be. And once more, the compartment for the solid matter, for the dust and all of that. It will get sucked through the station. It will enter the bag right there. Automatic closing mechanism when you pull it out. So yeah, everything looks really, really nice. Can't wait to test it. Not bad, right? So let's set it all up, check out the app, and then of course test it. So here we have it right next to the best wet dry vacuum ever. I have already filled up the clean water tank. So let's close it up and insert it. Yeah, now let's turn on the base station. LED activates. So first of all, let's insert it and it should now start charging. But in any case, let's check out the app. It's the eufy Clean app, available for iOS and Android. Accept and give it all the permissions and of course log in. There we go. Check this out. Here we already have it. An amazing video of the X10. So dope. Literally looks like a spaceship. So let's click on add device and it is right there, X10 Pro Omni. It's already placed and now let's turn it on. There we go. Oh, maybe I haven't hit charging. The contacts weren't connecting. So it is powered on. Let's reset it. 3 seconds.
Wi-Fi has been reset.
Very well.
Follow the instructions in the app to connect to the network.
Okay, so let's connect. Let's give it all the permissions right there and also right there. Start connecting. Here we go. Click connect, Wi-Fi network and go. That's fine.
Connecting Wi-Fi.
All right. And while we're connecting, we can see all the awesome features. Omni Station, Pro Detangle Com, super powerful 8 kPa suction power, and the Mop Master 2.0 tech and AIC. And we will definitely need that because check this out.
Wi-Fi connection successful.
Great. I have this room, fairly easy. I have this room with a chair. Other than that, also fairly easy. Rest of the hallway, bedroom right there, should be easy. Another easy room right there. And now check this out. This room is complete chaos. I have built this underpass so that the robot can clear this cable without any issues. And now check this out. Tons of chairs and stuff and rolls, items on the floor, and also a massive mess of cables. Any other robot vacuum would get totally tangled up in such a scenario. This is absolutely horrible. So I'm already super curious how the AIC will handle all of that. So check it out. We have the home tab right here and we have the profile tab right there. Here we have customer support and we even have device sharing, smart integrations. It's so simple to connect to all these home automation devices, and we also have widgets and app settings in general. And now let's check out the home tab. So right here we have a few quick start scenarios and we can also create a map. And I basically did step 1 for all the rooms except the last one, as you saw. And the doors, the relevant doors have been opened, of course. So I do not have pads.
Low battery. Please charge and try again.
Give it all the permissions. Yeah, that's fine actually, but we need to charge it up first of all. But what I wanted to show you first would be the robot itself. So let's click on enter. First of all, we would need to map the flat, of course. Other than that, we also have the room tab and the zone tab right there. So this has to wait, but for now, let's check out all the settings. So we can click on the robot itself. We can rename it. We can check all the software versions and we can also check the firmware, but that's looking good to me. Okay. And now check this out. There are many settings right there. First of all, we can manage a map, but first of all, we of course need to create one. We can set up schedules. Check this out, click OK, and we can add one. We can specify start time. We can specify the repetition, daily, and we can of course also set a mode, vacuum and mop, mop only or vacuum only with different intensities, as you can see, and different water levels. Let's go back. We can check out the cleaning history. We will do that after the first session. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We can activate a boost, which I would recommend for deep cleaning carpets to get it all the dirt straight from the bottom. And we can also specify the carpet cleaning mode. And of course, vacuum only makes sense, but you could also completely avoid them or just go for normal cleaning, but we will set it to vacuum only. Then we have the base station settings. Auto mop washing is of course recommended, and I would also suggest to shorten this duration or by time. Okay, but we will take time. That's looking good. We have auto drying 3 hours and we have auto empty every 30 minutes. That's by task should be fine. After 2 cleans should be fine. Actually after 3, if you ask me, because usually it's causing quite a lot of noise, and as you saw, the dustbin inside is quite large. So if you have a small or medium-sized flat, it should last for at least 3 cycles, and even with a fairly large one you can go for 2 easily. Next we have the eufy Lab, where we can find all the latest smart and AI features like smart track cleaning. This is so awesome. Check this out. When you bump it with your foot, you can wake it up. It will follow you and clean up after you. So awesome. And we also have water level detection. Let's turn that on. Why not? Seems like an awesome feature. Let's go back. Then we can also manually control it like a RC car, and we can also perfectly use this mode to guide it to any place. If you don't want to pick it up, you can use this mode and then go for a spot clean, and you can also send it back to the base, of course. And you could also start a clean right there. Then we have the voice settings right there. English is fine and the voice volume can be set right there. So perfect. Next up, we have the autopilot setting, AIC obstacle avoidance. It's on, of course. This has to be on, of course. And you can also turn on the photos right there. Let's do it. Why not? Click yes. It will display the photos. That's awesome. And we have robot settings as well. We can silence the robot, auto return, cleaning, child lock, area unit settings. Let's switch it up to square meters. Save it. We have the activity log and the user experience that we allowed previously. Other than that, we also have the lifespan of all the accessories, and when we click on one, we also will get a replacement tutorial right there. Super convenient. The app is amazing and it also looks awesome with the dark mode and all of that. Love it. We have the feedback section. We can also ping the robot. Okay. And other than that, it will talk to us. And lastly, very important, firmware update. Let's click on auto update. Having the latest firmware is always great. I would recommend that as well. And with that said, we have checked out the whole app in detail and now we are ready to map the flat. So when the robot is done with the charging, we can go and do just that. We are back fully charged, ready for the mapping process. So let's just click on start and see what will happen. Oh. Let's go for vacuum only for the first run. Edge hugging. Nice. Let's create a map first. Oh yeah, just like that. It moves really nicely. So yeah, let's watch it create the map. And for this I will start a time lapse. Oh yeah, and this underpass works perfectly well, as you can see. The efficiency of this robot is extremely high. It only used up 2% of the charge level and there was no need for it to go around all the edges to create the map this way. That was very fast, wow. So as you saw, it utilized its sensors, the LiDAR as well as the camera perfectly fine. So with this we are ready to go for a clean. We could also activate the smart mode, check it out, really awesome. But for the first one we will just go with the standard intensity, vacuum only and standard suction. As you can see my floor, yeah, there is a lot of stuff, especially in the bedroom. And I will also take this and drop it to go for a first performance test for these small debris right there. So there we have it. This should be no problem whatsoever. And all in all, there is pretty much a lot of dust, but we will check that in the dustbin. So let's do it.
Start cleaning.
And this is also what it sounds like. It is actually... Oh yeah, now it powered on, but it's actually still pretty quiet, which is awesome. And before I will get to the time lapse, I will check it out because this first room is of course the hardest with all the cables down here. So let's see what will happen. So check it out. It will totally recognize these obstacles and avoid them perfectly. This would be a death sentence for any robot vacuum. It would not only get tangled but probably destroy something, pull something off the table, just terrible stuff would happen. And also right there, a brainless vacuum would totally suck up all these cables, but not with the X10. This robot is extremely capable, sucking up all these debris without any issues. And with that said, let's go for the time lapse. So there we go. Done with the first cycle. I noticed a few things. First of all, this thing is very smart. It will detect objects thanks to the AIC and it will also place points of interest right there. Check it out. Electrical wire. When it will detect something, it will create photos and save them to your map. Let's check out this one. So good. And also one right there. And thanks to this, you don't need to worry about it getting tangled up. Also, it's very efficient and power saving because when it's done with a room, it will actually turn off the suction. It will lower it to a minimum. And when it has arrived in the next room, it will turn back on, saving a lot of energy. Other than that, the path planning is also superb, shortening the time a lot. And also it only took like 13% of charge for quite a large flat. But I also have to say, you need to take more time when you create the map the first time, because up here, for example, it got tricked by the mirrors, thinking room 5 is a separate room, but it's just a reflection of the mirrors, you know. And also since I just moved here, as you saw, everything is in a bit of chaos. So it was quite hard to map out the rooms the way they should. So you need to invest more time and love into the mapping process, then you will get way better results. But even so, the results definitely speak for themselves. This is a great robot vacuum. And before we get to the mopping test, let's see how much we collected. And as expected, wow, it is quite a lot. The pre-filter works perfectly, as you can see. And before we move on, let's close it up. Let's insert it.
Dustbin has been reinstalled. Please make sure the latch is properly installed.
Yes, sir. And before we move on, let's also test the auto-emptying functionality. So let's click on base and click on empty dust. Let's do it.
Start emptying dust.
So that wasn't too bad. I tested a lot of vacuums and the auto emptying is usually extremely loud, but not with this one, amazing. But we're still going. Meanwhile, this room is great for the contrast. As you can see, all debris are gone, literally spotless. Not a single speck of dirt left, even right there, all the corners and all of that good stuff. It has gotten really clean. Wow, great results. And as you can see, you can start the dust emptying, the mop washing and also the drying. And you can also access the settings right there. So for the next test, let's go for this room. It's a bathroom. That's actually right. It got that perfectly right. And I want to go for mop only. No, let's go for both. Looking good to me. And with that said, let's test the selective mode and also the mopping mode. So let's go. So first of all, it will now, of course, wash the mop, and this is what it sounds like. And also maybe you noticed during the vacuuming, the mops were retracted all the way. And we will now also test this retraction with a carpet, or rather with a towel, because I'm lacking carpets. All right, the water pump has been activated. First of all, washing them, as I said. And again, the noise of this machine is very low in comparison to other models. And now check this out. It's not powering up the vacuum nor the mops. It will first of all navigate to the room. And here we can see it, the mops are wet but retracted. Love it. No problem with navigating the map. Just a straight path right into the bathroom. And there we go. And now watch the mops. Did you see that? They got lowered and now we are actually mopping. And as you can see, we are already getting great results. That's the wetness right there on the medium setting. Oh yeah, and let's place the carpet. So right here in the middle of the room. Now we should be able to watch the mops retract. So check this out. Carpet. They will lift up. It will do the carpet in the normal vacuuming mode. And when it's off the carpet, it will lower the mops again and resume the regular mode. Let's try it once more. So check it out. Lifts up the mops. Does the carpet. And when it's done with the carpet, it will lower down the mops once more. Alright, perfect demo. Works really well. And as well as the vacuuming, the mopping is super efficient and fast, leaving us with great results. Check this out. Spotless and lovely. And now going back to the dock, of course, with the mops retracted. And now while it will wash the mops, we can go back and then check out the cleaning records. So right there, cleaning history. As you can see, during the first time, we had a cleaning area of 28 square meters. It took 33 minutes. We can access the maps and the route. This is great for analysis if it's not working correctly, but as you saw, this thing works perfectly fine. We will also get the completion notification, and just now 2 square meters and 3 minutes, another successful clean. There we have the map, slightly chaos due to my carpet experiments, but as you saw, this thing works so good. But this test is of course only scratching the surface. Remember, you can also remotely control it. It can even follow you around, do the spot clean, go back. It is such a versatile and amazing device. So the mop washing has been completed. Yes, now drying, and the drying is not annoying at all. It's noticeable, but it's really quiet, so this should not deter you from sleeping or anything like that. And it will also show you the current task right there. So yeah, it looks amazing, it performs amazing. And when you're done, literally the only tasks that you have to do would be to fill up the clean water tank, empty out the dirty one. I will do it right now. And one thing that I forgot to show you is the dustbin. So let me show you after the auto emptying. Check this out. Perfect. So you don't need to empty out this one for up to 60 days or more. Just fill up the clean water tank. And lastly, let's empty out the dirty water tank. And even just 2 minutes of cleaning with a fairly clean ground yielded noticeable results. So this water is quite dirty. So yeah, massive thumbs up from my side. The eufy X10 is a beast. So as you saw, mind-melting capabilities and features right here. It looks awesome, great build quality, but yeah, goes without saying, I guess, since it is made by eufy after all. But what shocked me the most was by far the autopilot capabilities, the self-driving, this new AI vision system. The object recognition and avoidance is second to none. It will identify and recognize pretty much every standard household item. For sure, market and industry-leading prowess right there. It is crazy. Color RGB camera, as well as all the newest machine learning AI-powered algorithms in here. The future is now, and it even has headlights, so low light or no light is no issue either. And with this, the need to perfectly prep your flat for your RoboVac is a thing of the past. I would still consider it a best practice, but with this you can just start it up even in full chaos and it will still not get stuck. It is just great. And of course, as you saw, it also performs like a beast with a never seen before 8 kPa of suction power. This amount of power is great. For example, if you have allergies, it will collect and filter virtually any particle, any size. Also great for carpet deep cleaning and of course for regular flat and hard floor. The mops will leave them in a perfectly shining condition. The mops deliver 10 newtons of downward pressure. That's around 1 kilogram. And this will make short work out of even dried up stains thanks to the hard scrubbing power, supreme cleaning capabilities, and in combination with the Omni station, all your cleaning duties pretty much shrink to zero. The station will self-empty the dustbin, wash the mops in between cleaning. It will of course also wash them afterwards and then dry them. No chance for bacteria, no chance for odors. All your work is literally to fill up the clean water tank and empty out the dirty water tank from time to time. And thanks to the active detangling tech of the rotating brush of the vacuum, it's literally pretty much hands-free. This thing will just work. It's fully autonomous, minimal hands-on effort. Just wow. And all of this tech for under $1,000. I don't know how this is possible, but this is by far the most versatile, the most powerful, as well as the best AI autopilot vision self-driving robot vacuum right there that I have seen and tested by now. And I could go on and on and on about how awesome this thing is, but I think by now you get the point, which is that the X10 Pro Omni is a definitely drippy. Check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.